Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your twin flame reading here at Soul Evolution Tarot. Before we get into your reading, I do want to make an announcement that this month I'm doing a giveaway for one free personal reading. So if you'll be interested in entering, you can find information in my community post in regards to that. Alright, otherwise today's reading is not a continuation from previous readings, so just keep that in mind. And this video today will also have an extended video, so if you'll be interested in that as well, the link will be down below in the description box. Otherwise, I'll be tapping into Twin Flame Collective and looking at your Divine Masculine energies first, then your energies, and then the connecting energy for both of you. Also, I'll be pulling some messages and oracle cards as well. All right, now I want you to keep in mind that it's still a general reading, so please take whatever is resonating and leave what doesn't. All right, what else? Now the energies are not gender specific, so assign the rules for yourself as needed. Okay, cross watchers are welcome. Other than that, this reading is for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you will feel guided to exchange energy on my channel, please consider liking this video, subscribing, sharing, or leaving me comments. And I want to say thank you for being here and for providing me with your support and feedback. All right, guys, so now let's get into your reading. And first, what we're doing is looking at your Divine Masculine energies. What energies are surrounding them at this time? Okay, and then we'll get some tarot to get more information. So let's see what your Divine Masculine is currently going through, what possible energies could be present in their energy field at this time. Okay, we do have numbing. Right, what else? We have ego. And let's get one more. Oops. And we do have a soulmate card. All right, so let's talk about these cards for a little bit. So right away, what I'm getting here with these cards, numbing card and the ego card, is that your Divine Masculine probably has a difficulty letting go of their own ego. Perhaps, you know, they might not be receptive to this connection. Maybe they're closing down their own emotions. We do have the numbing card. That means that this Divine Masculine might be suppressing their own feelings, their own emotions towards you, Divine Feminine, even though they do see you as a soulmate. All right, so for some of them, they might not be aware of the term twin flame, but deep down they do have this feeling or understanding that you guys might be somehow connected on a deeper level with the soulmate card. But I'm definitely seeing that perhaps their ego or pride might be getting in the way in regards maybe in regards to expressing their feelings to you, or, you know, maybe being more receptive, more vulnerable when it comes to opening up in terms of you know, what they think, or perhaps the way they're acting with you, Divine Feminine. All right, so this could be where this Divine Masculine is still resisting their own feelings, they're still numbing, they're still suppressing them. All right, so let's go ahead and get some tarot, and we're going to see what else is coming up for your Divine Masculine. All right, so let's look at their mental space. What is happening in their mental space when they think about you or this connection? What kind of thoughts they have in their head about this connection? So let's take a look. Okay, we do have the Empress is coming through, which is connected to the sign of Libra or Taurus. All right, what else? We do have the Two of Swords. And let's get one more. And the Sun, another major arcana connected to the sign of Leo. So your masculine might have these signs in their chart, or perhaps you, divine feminine, might also be one of these signs or have these signs prominent in your chart. So whatever signs I'm going to see, I'm going to tell you. All right, and then you can apply it to your own situation. So what I'm already getting is that whenever they do think about you or this connection, they're definitely seeing you as this Empress. All right, so they do see you in a high regard. They really feel that you're really perhaps different from anybody that they've met. And they might be also perceiving you as someone who's standing in their power, doing really great for yourself. All right, now we do have an energy of Two of Swords, which tells me there is a lot of confusion. Perhaps this divine masculine does not have a clear understanding, perhaps where they might be standing with you, divine feminine. So there is some confusion. There is, you know, even illusions maybe for this divine masculine present. So definitely they're not 100% sure. Maybe they're not sure how you feel about them. Maybe they really don't have enough information about you, really depending on your personal situation, how close do you know this divine masculine. However, we do have the Sun card, which is the most happiest card in the deck. All right, so whenever they do think about you, I feel like they remember the good times perhaps you guys shared together. Maybe you did create some memories where, you know, you had a lot of positive moments with this divine masculine. All right, but overall they do see this connection and you, divine feminine, in a very bright light. However, there's this aspect of them not seeing 100% clearly, maybe in regards to this situation, to this connection. So there's still like a piece missing for this divine masculine. They're not sure, maybe, as I said, how you might be feeling about them. All right, so something is not clear whenever they are thinking about you. But I do see a lot of positive thoughts about you and about this connection. So definitely I feel this divine masculine really thinks about you a lot. For some of you guys, it's not going to resonate for all, but for some of you, if you were in a committed relationship or even marriage with this divine masculine, you might have had kids. All right, because the Sun card sometimes does represent kids. All right, and the Empress is a spouse card. All right, so maybe you guys were at some point, you know, in a committed relationship, having a family, but again, it's not going to resonate for all. It's only going to be for a small amount of you. All right, okay, so now let's get into their feelings, okay, and see what is happening there. We kind of are getting a message here with the Numbing card that they might be really suppressing their own feelings. All right, maybe they're hiding their feelings. So let's see what is happening right now for this divine masculine when it comes to their feelings towards you, divine feminine. Okay, we do have the Death card, another major arcana connected to the sign of Scorpio. We also have Hanged Man, another major arcana connected to the sign of Pisces. And we do have the King of Cups. So with this King of Cups, definitely I could say that this divine masculine is aware that they do have feelings for you, because King of Cups is someone who knows that they do have feelings, and these feelings are pretty deep feelings, all right? However, with the Death card and the Hanged Man, I feel like there might have been an ending between you two. Maybe you guys had a breakup, or you are definitely, you know, in some sort of separation here, and they might be perceiving the situation right now as this connection has ended for good, and perhaps that's why they're not sure as to what to do or how to, you know, come about the situation with this Two of Swords, because they might be perceiving the situation as something that has ended and there's no way of restoring it. Now we also have the Hanged Man, all right? So again, I feel like this Divine Masculine might be struggling to see the situation from a different perspective, all right? Maybe there has been a very long pause between you two where you haven't been in contact, communicating, maybe seeing one another, and it created a lot of stagnation in your situation, and things were not, you know, moving. It was at a stalemate, and perhaps that's where this Two of Swords come in, where this Divine Masculine is not really understanding how to move forward, what to do about the situation, how they can maybe improve the situation between you two. But there's definitely feelings here with this King of Cups, and these feelings are mature, because King of Cups is someone who's emotionally mature, all right? So this is not a page, this is not a knight. King of Cups does tell me that this Divine Masculine have developed, you know, these deep feelings, but again, they might have fear of expressing these feelings to you, because we do have the Numbing card, and of course their ego might be really getting in the way of maybe letting you know how they truly feel about you, all right? So now let's go ahead and see what is actually shifting and changing very soon for this Divine Masculine. Let's see. Okay, we do have the Four of Wands coming through. This is my twin flame card. We also have the Six of Pentacles. And let's get one more. And we do have the Five of Wands. All right. So for some of you guys with this Five of Wands, there is a possibility that there might be a competition going on where more people might be involved, whether it's on your side, Divine Feminine, or on their side, all right? So if you know that you might be in another relationship or dealing with somebody else, or your Divine Masculine might be involved with someone else, this Five of Wands energy is indicating that there is interference. Again, it doesn't have to necessarily be romantic partners, it could be family or friends that might be, you know, trying to interfere this connection, all right? Now I do see some positive changes happening for this Divine Masculine. With the Four of Wands, you know, there's some sort of stability coming for this Divine Masculine. Again, this card is also a card of union. It's a card of reconciliation, family, and celebration. So very positive card. So for some of you, I do see a possibility of maybe reuniting with this Divine Masculine, coming back into union, or coming into union if you have never been in union with your Divine Masculine. So this is a really positive, you know, card. The other thing here, we also have the Six of Pentacles. Again, it could be a possibility where this Divine Masculine might be really stepping into their financial prosperity or abundance, because this card talks about, you know, finances for some, especially if they had any difficulties with finances. The other thing with the Six of Pentacles is a card of equal give and take. So let's say you guys have struggled with, you know, imbalance in this connection. Maybe you, Divine Feminine, were giving more to the situation than your Divine Masculine, because they might be struggling with letting go of their ego and pride, and they were really, you know, suppressing their feelings and not giving you enough. of these feelings. I feel like right now this divine masculine is finally stepping into place of balance, where they're willing to give you back the same amount of energy, the same amount of, you know, reciprocity. All right, so that's a really good sign. So I feel like this divine masculine, also with this death card, has gone through major transformation, especially when it comes to their feelings perhaps, and now they're getting ready to, you know, be maybe more vulnerable, be more open, be more receptive to this connection. However, with the Five of Wands, there might be a little bit of challenges here when it comes to maybe reuniting again, especially if any of you might be dealing with other people, or other people might be, you know, interfering this connection. So there's a little bit of a challenge here. However, I feel this divine masculine is ready to face these fears, perhaps you know, any obstacles or challenges that might be in the way, in order to reunite with you, divine feminine. All right, so now let's move on to your energy and see how you're thinking and feeling about this divine masculine at this time. All right, so let's see here. For you, divine feminine, when it comes to this connection, your divine masculine, what's your thoughts about this situation? Okay, we do have the Queen of Swords is coming through. All right, so okay, we do have the Ace of Swords. Wow, a lot of sword energy. And let's get one more, an Eight of Wands. All right, so I feel like you, divine feminine, have a lot of clarity in regards to the situation. We do have the Queen of Swords, which is connected to air signs, specifically to the sign of Libra, and we do have the Ace of Swords, again connected to the air signs. And air signs is all about mental clarity, is all about our own thoughts. All right, so I feel like you have been thinking a lot about the situation. Perhaps you were really looking for some clarity as well when it comes to the situation. You know, Queen of Swords, she's very intellectual, she's very clever, right? And she's always looking for truth. She wants to know the truth. And I feel like with the Ace of Swords, you have obtained this truth, this clarity about this connection. All right, so maybe you received some sort of information, or you did have maybe you're also very intuitive, and you might have, you know, had you know, any downloads, or maybe you received guidance, whatever this is. But I feel like you are right now in this state of clarity when it comes to this connection. You know who this person is to you. Perhaps you're clearly seeing the situation now. I don't feel like you do have any confusion anymore in regards to this person. With the Eight of Wands, you're definitely looking forward for some movement, for expansion, for progress when it comes to this connection. And again, this divine masculine with this Empress card also, you know, it's indicating that they do want expansion and growth in this connection. So they really want to work on this connection as well. But with the Eight of Wands, maybe right now there's a lot of things happening in your own life. All right, so maybe things are changing up in your environment. Maybe there's a lot of progress happening in your own personal life. However, when it comes to this connection, you are clear about your intentions, your thoughts, and in regards to feelings, we're going to get in a minute. But I feel like mentally you are really clear about the situation and what is it that you want from the situation. Perhaps you have made your mind in regards to this divine masculine, but I do see some sort of a breakthrough with this Ace of Swords. All right, so now when it comes to your feelings, divine feminine, let's see what is happening in regards to your feelings. Okay, we do have the Temperance card, another major arcana connected to your own sign, Sagittarius here. All right. We have the Six of Cups, and we do have the Emperor. All right, another major arcana connected to the sign of Aries. So two major arcanas here. I feel like in regards to your feelings, you're pretty well balanced as well with this Temperance card. Maybe you really took some time to work on yourself, and I do see a lot of harmony here because we also have the Six of Cups. So there's two cards indicating that yes, there are definitely feelings towards this divine masculine, however they're balanced feelings. All right, so you're not overly emotional or you're not suppressing your feelings. So I feel like you're really aware, you're very conscious of yourself, of your feelings, of your thoughts in regards to this divine masculine. And we do have this Emperor card. Okay, so you might really know that this is your divine masculine. All right, you really understand what this connection is all about. We do have a match here, the Empress and the Emperor, right? So as I said, with this Ace of Swords, you really know who this person is to you. You do have clarity. I feel like you have come to a place of your own peace in regards to this connection. So even though you might be separated right now, you do understand that you guys are connected in the 5D, okay, in a higher realm. So you're not stressing yourself out about the situation, perhaps as you were once, and you're pretty much balanced within your thoughts, within your feelings here. All right, the Temperance card does also talk about patience, so you are being patient with your divine masculine. Perhaps you know that this divine masculine needs more time to figure things out, to work on their own issues, to deal with their own maybe wounding, whatever this is, ego, pride that they might be trying to let go of. And you understand that if you'll be coming to this connection, to this union with them right now, it would just end up you know, again in some sort of separation or some sort of conflict. So you are being patient with them, you are understanding perhaps what they're going through, what they're struggling with. So I do see that you've done a lot of work on yourself, and you are pretty much centered and aligned with your own energies. And if it's really resonating with you, you know, I'm really glad, because I definitely see that this is helping your divine masculine as well to get back into their own alignment, and this way you guys are coming closer to this physical union. All right, so let's see what is actually shifting and changing for you, divine feminine, very soon in the near future. Okay, let's see here. Also the Six of Cups here. You know, you really see your divine masculine as someone perhaps you know for quite some time. Perhaps you've met this divine masculine long time ago. For some of you, you even had past life relationships. It's very common between twin flames to have past life relationships. Okay, so you definitely know that even though maybe this lifetime you haven't had a chance to know this person really well, but deep down on a soul level, you do understand that you have this deeper connection between you two. You definitely know who this person is to you. All right, so let's see what is shifting and changing for you guys. All right, so we do have the Five of Wands. Interesting. So this energy of Five of Wands is coming in the same position here, and so you guys are mirroring this energy of this a little bit of a conflict here. This could also be an inner conflict, all right? But I don't feel for you, Divine Feminine, you might be having this inner conflict because, as I said, you are pretty well balanced right now. So for some of you, there's definitely an interference in your connection here, all right? So let's see what else. Okay, we do have the Seven of Pentacles, and we do have the Three of Cups. Beautiful. So yes, there is a bit of a challenge here when it comes to most likely other people, all right? So maybe some people do not have the best intention when it comes to you and this connection. So definitely, you know, there is a bit of a challenge. However, with the Seven of Pentacles, I feel you have sown some seeds that are going to be bringing some results, okay? Seven of Pentacles is all about waiting, so you know that at some point there's going to be shift and change in this connection. You know that even though you might have had to go through a lot of challenges within this connection, it's actually going to bring you results, all right? And Three of Cups is also indicating that there is some sort of a reconciliation happening, okay, in regards to you and your Divine Masculine. Also, Three of Cups is all about very light-hearted energy. It's all about friendships, connections. So for some of you Divine Feminines, you are coming into a place where you'll be meeting a lot of new people. You'll be having new friendships, new relationship, not romantic relationship, but you know, maybe work situation where you'll be collaborating and working with other people, and it's actually going to bring you a lot of joy and a lot of happiness. But when it comes to this connection, so there is definitely a possibility for you guys to reconnect, okay, with your Divine Masculine. So now let's move into the connecting energy for both of you. So what is the connecting energies at this time for both of you? And then we're going to get some oracle cards and messages. All right, so let's see. Okay, we do have the Two of Swords. Interesting. So Two of Swords is showing up again as the connecting energy. So it's twice for your Divine Masculine. We also have the Sun card. Look at that. We do have Sun card too coming up twice for your Divine Masculine here, and you Divine Feminine. And we do have the Lovers. Okay, so again, two major arcana here with the Sun card and the Lovers connected to Leo and Gemini energy. All right, so with the Two of Swords, again, there is a bit of a confusion here, especially on your Divine Masculine side, where they might not be seeing eye to eye when it comes to this connection. For you Divine Feminine, I feel like you have already gone through this energy of not seeing clearly, again, because we do have Queen of Swords and Ace of Swords. So maybe in the past you were really struggling to see clearly the situation, but right now for some of you, you are just stepping into this breakthrough in regards to this clarity. For others, you already have this clarity, okay? Because I really do feel that you're pretty clear about the situation. Now with the Sun card, again, you both really feel very happy when you do think about one another. The Sun card does talk about happiness, joy, fulfillment, okay, enthusiasm. So there is a lot of faith and hope in regards to this connection on both sides, okay? Very positive card. Now we also have the Lovers card, okay, connected to the sign of Gemini. So you both really see this connection as really, you know, destined and fated, because the Lovers card is also you know, a representation of twin flames. All right, that's another card indicating that you guys are twin flames. Here you do have the soul connection together. However, with the Lovers card, oftentimes, you know, it's also related to making a choice, to making a decision in regards to maybe two people. All right, so for some of you, as I said, with this Five of Wands, there's definitely more people involved in the situation, and I feel like you both know already about this, and that's where this challenge comes in, because there might be maybe one of you or both of you might not have been available at a time when you guys met, and now you just really need this time to sort through the situation and perhaps let go of people in order to get together with this divine masculine. But overall, with the Lover's card, there's definitely a lot of, you know, love, a lot of emotions towards one another. All right, so very positive cards. Now let's move into your oracle cards and see what other information we need to know. So let's see here. This is Moonology deck. Please, Spirit, what else for Sagittarius? Okay, what do we have? We have work through your fears, new moon and Scorpio. All right, so for some of you, there still might be some fears that might be lingering, and you do need to really work through your fears, especially when it comes to this conflict. Other people, maybe you, divine feminine, or your divine masculine, might be afraid of facing the situation because it might bring a lot of conflict, a lot of you know, fights or disagreements. But Spirit is saying that if you really want for this connection to work, you gotta work through your own fears. All right, so what else? Let's get the energy oracle. Okay, we do have two cards. It says, this one is number 19. It says rest and rejuvenation. So for some of you guys, you really need to take some time for this rest and rejuvenation. You might have had a difficult period in your life where your energy might have been really depleted. So if you've been doing too much, if you've been working too hard, you do need to, you know, balance your life and have this work and rest balance. And for some of you, you do need to take care of yourself a little bit more, okay, because Spirit is indicating for some reason that the stress and rejuvenation is required for you at this time. We also have number 3, blossoming abundance. Look at that. And for some of you, as I said, your divine masculine could be really stepping into more abundance. Again, abundance doesn't always indicate, you know, monetary or finances, okay, monetary things. So I feel like this is overall you and this divine masculine might be really stepping into a lot of abundance together, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. All right, so whatever this could mean to you, you guys have this potential, and Spirit is indicating that there's some sort of abundance that is really waiting for both of you. All right, so really positive card. Now, I also want to grab one more card from this Sacred Travelers deck. Okay, we have a journey by moonlight, believe in magic. All right, so Spirit is saying if perhaps you or your divine masculine cannot see the situation as something that might be even possible, you know, Spirit is wanting you to have more faith and hope and really believe in miracles and magic, that things, you know, there's always possibility for things to change. All right, so if you've been you know, doubting this connection, or if you've been really maybe not seeing how you can work the situation out between you and your divine masculine, you know, Spirit is saying trust your intuition here, because the moon energy is all about our intuitive feelings. All right, so really trust your intuition where it's guiding you, and really trust in, believe in magic. All right, and you're really going to see shift and that. All right, so now let's get some other messages in regards to your connection. So this is the Sacred Soulmates deck. What other information we need to know in regards to your connection right now. So let's see here. Okay, we do have triggers. Emotional baggage is running the show. Retrain the internal so the external can change. All right, so for some of you, perhaps it's more related to your divine masculine, because I do see them struggling with their emotions. It might be that there's some emotional baggage they're really holding on to, and Spirit is saying that they do need to clear their emotional body, because it might be really, you know, really interfering. All right, so again, if this is something that you might be struggling to, divine feminine, then there's definitely a message here for you that you do need to take care of that. But as I said, by the looks of these cards here, I don't feel that you necessarily could be struggling with your emotions. I feel like this be related more to your divine masculine, because they might be, you know, numbing a lot of emotions, holding a lot of emotions, and it feels like when you're numbing, when you're suppressing, sometimes, you know, there's going to be a point, a breaking point, where this person will no longer be able to hold these emotions, and it could come out really the way, maybe in the form of anger or other forms, not very pleasant. All right, so it's always good to express your feelings and not to hold them inside. All right, and Spirit is just warning you guys that there is some sort of emotional disbalance right now. But as I said, I feel like this is more on your divine masculine side rather than yours. All right, and this needs to be healed. Okay, so what else in regards to this connection we need to know for you guys? Okay, we also have forgive. Forgiveness is a liberating choice. So for some of you guys, whether it is you divine feminine or your divine masculine, there has to be this forgiveness. Okay, maybe for some of you this divine masculine did really hurt your feelings, or vice versa. Maybe they are feeling, you know, that you did something and really they are holding maybe a grudge on you. So Spirit is saying that forgiveness needs to really happen within this connection in order to liberate yourself, in order for this situation to really step into this harmony and balance. All right, so again, take it how it resonates for your own personal situation. Okay, what else? Okay, we do have sacred sexuality. This connection has the potential for sacred tantric alchemy. All right, so Spirit is saying that you guys really do have this connection where you could potentially have a very sacred sexual union with this divine masculine. All right, so that's a message here for you. And let's get one more. There's definitely a lot of chemistry here in this connection for you guys. And we do have mutual symbiotic. It says this is a beneficial and balanced connection. Both parties have the same feelings, ideals, values, and shared life goals. All right, so even though you might have some misunderstanding right now with this divine masculine, I feel like you both have the same values, the same feelings for one another, and it's just a matter of maybe divine timing, you coming together. But you definitely have mutual mutual connection here, where you value the same things. Perhaps you do have the same goals in life, all right, same feelings, mutual feelings. So a lot of positive cards for you guys. So I feel like there's just a little bit of clearing needs to happen in on this emotional level, and for some of you this forgiveness, all right. And to me, I really see that you guys will be able to, you know, really overcome any challenges that might be presented right now. All right, so now let's move into your messages here. So what is it that your divine masculine would want you to know at this time? Okay, it says my fears keep stopping me. Okay, yes, and that's where this ego comes in, because you know our ego is basically always trying to, you know, protect us and save us. But what we're not understanding is that sometimes our ego is also preventing us from seeing things clearly, because we're too much in our ego and pride. All right, so, and I feel these fears might be related to this divine masculine feelings, because they're really numbing and suppressing their feelings. And we also have, I'm not good at communicating my feelings with you. Okay, so another confirmation that perhaps this divine masculine does not know how to properly communicate or express their feelings. Okay, maybe this is something that they've never done, or never really had a chance to experience. Okay, so they're not really good when it comes to feelings. For some of you guys, they don't know how to communicate their feelings, express their feelings, show their feelings. All right, so we also have, I let my doubts and fears get the best of me. So again, another card of fears, and we did get work through your fears here for you. So for a lot of you, there's been a lot of challenges due to your divine masculine fears. Also, it could be your fears, divine feminine as well, but a lot of fears coming through for your divine masculine. So they really do need to work through these fears in order to, you know, overcome them and have this breakthrough when it comes to this connection. All right, and let's get one more message. We have, I'm trying to trust in divine timing. So they're really trying to have faith and hope when it comes to this connection, because as we already established, this divine masculine does really want to come into union with you. All right, and they're really looking forward here, and I do see there is a possibility for you guys in the near future. So just stay hopeful and optimistic about this connection. I feel like they will finally, you know, work on their fears and have this, you know, clarity and breakthrough. Okay, so what else we have? We have, I'm afraid to show you my true feelings. So again, another card of feelings here. So definitely this divine masculine has a blockage here, or really afraid. Maybe this divine masculine had some sort of trauma or issue when it comes to expressing their feelings, because usually when people are closing down is because they had a negative experience before. All right, so let's see what else. I'm also feeling that this divine masculine, even though they might not show you the side to you, but they might be really sensitive, all right? Especially when it comes to their feelings, very vulnerable. And that's why they might think if they're going to show you their feelings, they're going to appear to you as as someone who's maybe not strong or weak. Again, this is their mentality, the way of thinking, which is again not true, because someone who does show you feelings is actually a person who's much more stronger, because they do have the ability to show you how they feel about you, right? And someone who's closing down or suppressing their feelings, you know, that's actually could be a weakness here, all right, but they might be perceiving this otherwise. Okay, and now we have this message that says, I can't stop thinking about you. So this divine masculine does think about you quite a lot, all right. And it really shows here with this Empress card and the Sun card that they definitely are thinking about you a lot, divine feminine. All right, so let's get a few more before we close this reading. Okay, this one says, the thought of being apart makes me anxious. So definitely they are afraid of losing you. They are really stressed out, even about the idea that they might not be able to, you know, fix the situation with your divine feminine. Maybe they do have a lot of anxiousness, a lot of worry and anxiety when it comes to, you know, thinking that you guys cannot be together. All right, and let's get one more message. It says, I'm overwhelmed with mixed emotions for you. So another card of emotions here. So they're definitely overwhelmed. I feel like they might be at a breaking point where they, as I said, they might not be no longer, you know, they cannot know, oh my god, ooh, if I can say this, they cannot longer suppress these feelings, these emotions within them. All right, so they might be really wanting to tell you how they feel, but at the same time, this fear of letting you know is also might be, you know, stopping them, and their ego might be also, you know, getting in the way. But overall, I do feel that there's going to be, you know, time for this divine masculine, well, where they're finally going to, you know, decide, I no longer want to suppress my feelings for you, divine feminine, and they're going to come through with their feelings. All right, so that's all I have for you, my dear Sagittarius. I really hope it did resonate for you. If you are wanting more information in regards to your divine masculine, I am going to do an extended, and you can find that link down below. Otherwise, I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I will see you guys in my next readings. Take care.